Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming. I'm not sure what that means anymore. Welcome back to episode 6 of the Gouche, you infected mammals. Glad to have you here. I wish it was under better circumstances, but as the saying goes, it is what it is. And I don't mean to downplay anything. It's just really how it fucking be sometimes. So, yeah, I would say before Corona, I would have put on my online dating profile that I drink socially. But since Corona, I think I would put I drink often. Every goddamn day, sadly. Also, before Corona, I didn't understand why men had to use lotion to jack off. But since my dick looks like Goldmember's peeling flesh, I apply every fucking use now. And I thought it was because I contracted something from one of the Tinder girls I was messing with. But no, Vinnie, you're just not treating your dick right. Like, show some passion, bud. Like, lubricate, then ejaculate. But yeah, for the most part, Ohio's getting back to normal. The bars open back up. Your boy's doing stand-up comedy. I tried to open with that joke about Goldmember and his peeling flesh, but Pete said, dick is not clean. So I cussed him out. And then I said on stage, I don't feel good about this. And a new guy in the audience that said to me before I went on, I think God put me here, said, do some sit-ups. It will make you feel better. And I mean, that was a good burn. Don't get me wrong. But I cussed him the fuck out. I was like, hey, guy, when people are doing their sets, you shut the fuck up. So that happened. Yeah. What'd you guys do to pass the time during Corona? Huh? I mean, I mowed my lawn a lot, chopped some fucking wood. And I also dropped some acid. Here's that. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to post this, but this is a controlled experiment, you could say, I guess. Or you could just say it's a drug use. Your boy's about to drop a tad of acid, so we're about to see how long that is and how long that lasts. And, yeah, see what all funky shit I do along the way, you know? So it's April 6, 2020. We are currently dealing with the coronavirus. I asked for the day off because I had the day off yesterday, and I don't know, I didn't want to take it yesterday. Just didn't feel like it was the right time, but, you know, I've thought about it, and I think I'm ready. You know, you think you're ready, but you never know. You never know. All right, cheers. Oh my God. Finally got the point. I can't believe it's real. How intense this shit is. Like, whoa. Flabbergasted. Holy shit. Wow. I don't even know what I'm thinking about, guys. I feel like a fucking creature, dude. I don't even feel like a human being. so weird. Like, I was about to say a malevolent force, but I don't feel evil. I know you guys can't see this, and this is super out of focus, but I'm losing it. It's almost like I would rather not speak and just feel it. What the fuck? Jesus, this isn't gonna end soon. Yeah. No, it's not. You wish it were. You wish it were. But it's not. Holy fuck. That's some potent shit. Ah! Usually to stay out of a bad trip, I just say that I'm on drugs. And that usually gets me out of it alright. And it's gonna get me out of it alright. I'm on drugs. Oh boy. Woo. Okay. What do people do when they're tripping their dick off? Oh my god. People are running. I don't know why that just looks so trippy. They look so small from out. They look so tiny from in Okay. Alright. Jesus Christ, Vincent. Get your shit together. Get your shit together. Ah! Would I do it again? Probably not. Maybe, I don't know. Not in Ohio. Like, what? Imagine if you could see all the germs. Imagine if you could see the coronavirus. That shit be fucking bonkers. But people would be fucking even more scared than what they are now. This shit's crazy. The corona and the drugs. Holy fuck. There's this lady pushing around a lady in a wheelchair. I don't want to look at him, but I kind of want to look. Dude, why are my feet so fucking sweaty, dude? What did I do? If anyone came to my door right now, I would be so fucked. Like, I'm not even kidding you. I don't even know how I would react, I would probably have like 15 seconds of sanity, and then it would all fucking go out the window, and I'd be like, I'm tripping my dick off on acid, guy. Can you please get the fuck out of my house? Oh, we got goosebumps there. Weird. My mouth tastes like blood. I don't know why. Well, it tastes like metal. That should be more correct. I don't think it's bleeding, but... Like, all of my sweat is just going straight down to my feet. I wish that's how it normally went, but, like, usually I sweat everywhere. Yeah, I'm not sweating in the belly. I feel weird. Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ, my guys! I wonder what it's gonna look like to watch this, because it must not be anything. It's me here. I'm gonna watch me be doing this. Ah! That's fucked up. Just like, think about it. But I guess I am on drugs. I feel like my digestive tract doesn't know what to do, really. I don't like that either. Don't like that one bit. I got on my sweatpants. I was gonna go just no pants, but I thought I needed pants. So, yeah, here I am, pants. Fuck. Got a whole lot of fucking questions, not a lot of answers. Oh, Jesus, that light bulb looked cool. I feel dirty. I feel like I should shower. But I feel like if I shower, I'll find more things that are dirty in the shower. And I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. I don't know if I'm hungry. I don't know what's happening to my body. I'm gonna morph into something. Yeah, so that happened. I'm sorry, parents and family, that you had to see that or know that it's out there on the interwebs for you to find, or anyone to find, really. But I'm really not that sorry, to be honest. This is the Gouche. We pluck on some taint hairs unremorsefully until we find something that fucking strums, baby. Let me just get this out there and make it real clear. I am neither a drug advocate or a habitual drug user. But trust me, people, I have done my fair share of drugs. It's not on a weekly basis, and it's hardly on a monthly basis. Except pot and alcohol. Sadly, I enjoy both those habitually, and I need to stop. I know I need to stop, but I can't right now. I got other shit to figure out about myself than my fucking vices that are maybe turning into problems. But less about me, more about the fucking content. So I was watching this cartoon show on Netflix. It's called The Midnight Gospel, I believe. And the first episode had a really fucking great quote about drugs in there. And it said, there are chemicals that exist in this world, either man-made or natural. And it's only the relationship like that we have with the drugs that make it good or bad. And that's just a really fucking great sentiment on how drugs are and how we think of drugs, or should think of drugs, I should say. And yeah, and then I was also, well, before I go into that documentary, I think I am cool on hallucinogens for a while. Acid, shrooms, DMT. Yes, I've done DMT. Yeah, I'm cool on it because I think almost every time I take it, I think too much of my like bodily functions. Like I either think I have to take a shit or something in my body is not working correctly. It's like I feel like I keep forgetting to do stuff with my body. Like internally, externally, I don't know. I feel weird. So it freaks me the fuck out, and no one wants to be freaked the fuck out tripping their balls off. No one. Nope. So I'm cool. But I was watching this documentary on Netflix about acid, not on acid. And it was produced by Ben Stiller, which I don't know why. And there was just a great quote from that. And he goes, only take acid if you want to find something or lose something about yourself. And I just thought that was a fucking great sentiment. Like, especially with the shit that's going around in the world right now. Like, I think a lot of you could drop acid right now and find or lose something about yourself. And it would be beneficial not only to yourself, but us as a society as a whole. You know what I mean? So, drop some acid. But only if you feel comfortable from your dealer and the situation dictates. I mean, I dropped by myself, but that's because I knew I could handle that son of a bitch. And I did. Like, you saw that. You saw the footage of me tripping. Like, do you think I had a bad relationship with acid in there? No. That was a hell of a time. I mean, granted, there was like 2 minutes of that trip where I thought I was going to puke. But I cut that out. And I don't even think I was in the room where the camera was to do it. It was just like a weird, I don't know, maybe, I don't know what happened. But it was just 2 minutes and then it passed. And I was like tripping my dick off again. So, yeah. Where are we? Sorry, guys. But yeah, I just thought it would have been a really great experience within my mind and the safety of my home, but not to mention just fucking great content for the Gooch. And although while I was tripping, I didn't find or lose something about myself, it was only after the trip, like days later, weeks later, that I realized, like, what I've done. Like, I put my vices kind of as a forefront of one, my content, and two, my personality. And if I'm being quite honest, I don't like people that do that. So I'm kind of not liking myself as much as I should lately, and it's pissing me off. So that's why it's like going to be this week's gender annoyances. Because people need to do less of that. Like, all right, let's be honest. Most of America, most of anyone, they get fucked up, okay? And we just don't need daily reminders on social media. You don't need you don't need to be doing it every day. You could do it every other day. Maybe get away with it. I'm talking to myself a little bit here, but yeah, we don't need that daily reminder that you were in fact getting fucked up or still smoking weed. It's like, we know, because we're doing it too. I just want to stop putting forward my toxic behavior, my toxic vices as like the forefront of who I am. Like, I don't want that to be it. But also, it gets a lot of cheap lulls. So, it's a tough fucking thing to wrestle with. And I'm getting there. I wouldn't say I have a problem, but I would say I would be approaching a problem if I keep going at the pace I'm going. See, that's what acid does for you, though. Like, it makes you realize shit. And like I said, a lot of you need to fucking realize some shit here. All right, so if you know me well, you will know that I am not religious. I could take the easy way out and say I'm agnostic. I believe in a higher power. We just can't identify or locate said power. But no, that's more like every other religion that we have, except there's no book behind it to back it. You know what I mean? So, no, fuck that. That's not... There is no creator. There is no God. There is no religion. There is us. A happy coincidence of us that happened. Whether we were an accident or a mistake, we're here now in 2020 and we have to make the best of it. But debatably, we are looking more and more like a mistake each day. And like, we're ruining this happy coincidence of a life that we have. If there was a higher power, do you think they would really look down at us and be happy right now? All I can imagine is Game of Thrones, like going through the streets naked. Shame, shame, shame. That's all I picture. I don't know why. And I don't even believe in that shit. But if there was a higher power holding us to a higher accountability of the type of person we should be, we're fucked. I'll tell you that. Why am I telling you this? I want to be real clear on what I believe in this world, and that's me and you, people. I know I may seem cynical, angry, brash a lot of the times, probably a whole lot of other things too, but when it comes down to fixing problems in this world, I don't see divine intervention fixing them for us. I see me and you, people. All right, let's go into a story that I don't know why it's relevant, but it's relevant in some way. So around the same time I released Ep.5 of the Gouche, I started having these reoccurring dreams, or they were fucking nightmares, they were, for about a month straight. And every time it would start in a public setting, and the setting would be unfamiliar to me. Like the first time it was a soccer field or a soccer game. Second time a booth in a restaurant. The third time like a public bus. And when I was in those public settings, the world would start to end. Sometimes it was a flood. Sometimes it was a fire. Sometimes it was nukes. But every time I remember running away from the destruction, not because I was afraid to die, but because I was afraid I had to do something before I died. And I would always die before I found out what that something was. I'm not big into reading into dreams, but you have a dream for a month straight, a nightmare like that, it's going to fuck with you. It's going to resonate with you. Is the world ending? I don't know. Is the country ending? I don't know. But we got a lot of fuck shit going on. I don't know what I have to do, but I will say this. As a country that wants to be so-called great again, we are not. I'm going to quote Batman, Christopher Nolan's Batman, not to be cheesy, but yeah. You either die a hero or live long enough to become the villain. And America is the villain. I'm not talking about the people. I'm talking about the system we put forward. This so-called great democracy that we have is broken. And if it's not evident now that it is broken, I don't know what there is to show you to make you see that. So for the fucking people that say vote to enact change, I say, what the fuck are you voting for? Because I really don't know. The system is broken. The vote's been casted. We lost. Because come November, when you walk in that voting booth, who are you voting for? A write-in? Probably not anyone that's going to win. You're going to vote for Donald Trump or Joe Biden. Both are known to say some racist-ass comments. Both are known to sexually harass women. The only difference between the two is Joe Biden likes his girls a little bit younger, and Trump probably prefers his own daughter. Both are not fit to lead this nation. But we're in a perpetual cycle of putting two evils forward and choosing between the two. And come election time, I bet you Donald Trump's going to win because he's more genuine. He may say something that's a lie. He may say something that's out of touch, but whatever he says or does usually comes off wrong and like he's a piece of shit, but it's because he's a genuine piece of shit that people like him. Compared to Joe Biden, who's more or less a puppet ran by his media team, and whenever he has the opportunity to say something off the cusp, off his own mind, we see his creepy, racist ass poking through. Donald Trump's going to win because he's more true to himself. People like genuine and confident people, especially because we're not strong enough to hold opinions and thoughts of our own right now for some reason. You let the news spin stories to fit political agendas. You let influencers tell you how to live, dress, and whatever. You let the government run our lives with little resistance. So I think every day we're kind of signing this social contract, as Trevor Noah said, that doesn't really align to us as people. But we're comfortably fucking numb to it, that's for damn sure. And you're probably like, hey, Vinnie, what about what's going on in America right now, huh? Let me tell you this. I think the Black Lives Matter movement is the best thing to happen to this country, and it is the first thing to get it on the right track. It's going to divide us. It's going to start more harm than good. But it's making people enact change themselves. It's making people have thoughts and opinions for themselves. It's making people question our government. Things that we've been so comfortably numb to the whole fucking time. And I'm going to end this here with a question. If our people, our black community, has been dealing with systematic racism this whole time that we've either ignored or not acknowledged, what else have we ignored? What else have we not acknowledged? I bet you it's more than Black lives. That shit's fucking cold. I'm done. Peace, love. Black Lives Matter. Fucking titties, boy.